matchup between the visiting Eagles of Bermudian and the homestanding Squires of Delone Catholic.
Good evening, everyone. We're here at Sonny Shepherd Gym on the campus of Delone Catholic High School. The Bermudian boys, Delone boys JV game set to start here shortly. What we're going to do tonight, I'm just going to come on at the end of each quarter and give you a rundown of the score. We're not going to try to go play-by-play here, but we will for the varsity game. We'll go play-by-play. But tonight for the JV game, I'm just going to give you the updates and the score at the end of each quarter. I think we're going to keep the crowd noise on so you can hear everything going on, but we're going to cut my mic, and we're going to do that right about now.
He's a 6'3" freshman center, number 43, Austin Reinert. And he's a 6'2" sophomore forward, number 50, Montana Spillman. Head coach, Austin Hartzell. And now for the Squires of Delone Catholic, coached by John Rudolph, assisted by Brent Barron and Eric Billiard. He's a 5'4" freshman, number 10, Aiden Whitmer. He's a 5'10" freshman, number 13, Gage Zimmerman. He's a 5'10" freshman, number 20, Brady Dettenberg. He's a 6-foot sophomore, number 43, Noah Crawford. And he's a 6'1" sophomore, number 44, Brady Collins. The officials for tonight's game, Lauren Sanders and Kenneth Gorsuch.
All right, here we are at the end of the first quarter in the JV game, 6-6. No team fouls, very quick quarter. For Delone, the scoring, Adam Whitmer with 2, Matt Grenchick with 2, and Mr. Noah Crawford with 2. 6-6, no team fouls on either team. And the arrow favors Bermudian to come out and start the second quarter. We'll be back with you right at the end of the second quarter to run down the scoring and tell you what's going to happen for the varsity game. So the score at the end of the first quarter, Bermudian 6, Delone Catholic 6. No team fouls in either team. And I think the whistle only blew 4 times, so for the ball being out of bounds. It was a very quick quarter, and we'll go into the second quarter here. 2 seconds left here in the first half. 16-14 Delone JVs. Adam Whitmer will be going to the line to complete a 3-point play. Having injured, looks like number 10, Ethan Young, down for Bermudian. So it looks like Bermudian's going to have an 8-point quarter. Delone's going to have at least a 10-point quarter here. Scoring, Adam Whitmer has 4. Mac Grenchick has 2. Brady Dentonburn has 2. James Payne 2. And Noah Crawford, the high scorer here for the Squires, with 6. It looks like number 10 there is okay. He's coming off the court. And Whitmer will get one more shot before we go to halftime. We'll stay with it here to close out the first half. Whitmer's foul shot is off the mark, rebounded by Grenchick. He gets a shot off with the buzzer, but it doesn't go. So it's going to be a 10-8 quarter for Delone, and the score is 14-16 Delone. Fouls for Bermudian. Ethan Young has 1, Connor Murmert 1, Josiah Toomey 1. For Delone, Grenchick has 1, and Brody Collins has 1, and that catches you up on what happened in the first half. And we'll be back right before the second half starts to set up the second half for you.
Delone is a great place to be.
This community is so much bigger than our building.
When I think of Delone, I think of tradition, I think of pride, I think of community, I think of family.
The community at Delone, it's small, but it's a tight-knit community.
Parents have a lot of options. There are a lot of places where students can get an education in this area, but I think the one thing that truly stands out to me about Delone Catholic is the commitment of the faculty. The teachers here will do everything for the students.
It's not just enough for a student to leave here with a diploma. It has to be more than that.
I enjoy coming to a school that allows me to live my faith freely.
People ask us all the time, you pay taxes, why do you send your children there? It's not better than our school district. You know, the school district we're in is really great. I just say it's different. It's spirituality, it's structure, it's discipline, it's accountability.
It's more than just a school. Everyone cares about the well-being of others.
We have the leaders of tomorrow among us.
Whatever they decide to do, this place can and will prepare them for it.
I love Delone Catholic.
I loved my time at Delone, and I just really wanted my kids to have that as well.
I really feel like there's a place for everyone at Delone Catholic.
And we're back here at Sunny Shepherd Gym on the campus of Delone Catholic High School to bring you the second half of the JV game between the Bermudian Spring Eagles, Delone Catholic Squires. I'm Tony Weaver, Bill Smith on the camera and also the mic, and Danny beside me running all the controls. I'm going to try to stay a little bit more on task here the second half. I'll try to give you a little bit of play-by-play. 16-14 it is right now. The Squires leading. Nobody in foul trouble. Brody Collins has one, Matt Grinchick has one, and for Bermudian, Ethan Young, Connor Momert, and Josiah Toomey both have one. It was a very quick first half. Not a lot of fouls, only 5 total fouls. Hope I didn't just jinx myself.
Probably.
Like I said, I'm not. The numbers here for, it looks like Ethan Young's going to start. Number 4, Nick Erdman, Connor Momert, Alston Reinhardt, and Montana Spielman. For the Squires, it's going to be Zimmerman, Whitmer, Dettenburns out there. Dettenberg's going to take a 3, not there. Rebounded by Erdman. He brings it up over the timeline. Double dribble called on number 14, Connor Momert. And the game build, to me, just looks like it picked up a little bit intensity here, a little bit more quicker than it was in the first half.
Yeah, there was they were pretty methodical on both sides, trying to get good shots. Now they might be trying to force things a little.
Delone having a little bit of trouble penetrating that 2-3 zone. Collins with the ball out front, tries to get it inside. It's knocked away and taken over by Bermudian. Giving up to number 10, Ethan Young. He'll bring it up over the timeline. Back to Reinhardt, I'm sorry. To Momert. Delone playing man-to-man. Reinhardt has it. Shot no good. Should be off Bermudian. It is, and it's going to be Delone's ball. Zimmerman will bring it into Whitmer. No score. Minute and a half gone in the second half. No score. Zimmerman has it. Collins. Ten-footer not there for Crawford. And Young brings it back up the court. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Drive to the basket, lays it up, not there. Rebounded by Collins. And we have a foul on number 50, Montana Spielman. Their team's first, his first. Blake Young and number 42, Liam Cook, come in for Bermudian, and we got a timeout, a 30-second timeout by the Eagles. We'll have tomorrow night, we have New Oxford girls against Delone girls JV, and then we have the varsity game, Hanover Nighthawks, Hanover Nighthawkettes or whatever they're called, will be in here to take on Delone Squirettes.
Friday.
For Friday night. I'm sorry. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. It's Friday night that we're going to do that, and then we'll try to run down what's going to happen next week, because as you see, we haven't had a week that what we said was going to happen actually happened. So. Yeah, there is mass tomorrow. At what time did you say you're coming on?
Mass starts about
8:50.
I think about 8:50 was what.
Will be mass here in the Sunny Shepherd Gym for Catholic School Week. But anyway, Friday night, all that's going to happen, and we'll try to go over next week's schedule with you at that time when we get more concrete information about what's going to happen. The Delone girls tonight were supposed to play. Last night was snowed out. That's why we're here tonight. The Delone girls will play Bermudian Saturday afternoon. JV game starting at 12:30 up at the berm. Ball taken away. Goes to the basket. Nothing called. The ball went out of bounds and going to be given to the Squires. Whitmer will bring it up for the Squires. To Zimmerman. Collins has it. To Crawford. Dettenberg's three rolls out and Bermudian takes over. Still no scoring here in the third quarter. Almost halfway through it. Collins went to the basket, but I think he walked. Somebody didn't like the call, but I think it was probably a good call. Took an extra step there when he jump stopped. Mac Grenchick comes into the game for Noah Crawford. Dalone's going to put on a little press here. Jackson Mumard in the game. He gets the ball. Then it comes back to Ethan Young. Ball's given up. Whitmer has it for the Squires. Numbers aren't there, but he made a nice move to the basket and put it in. Coming up on 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Saved by Ethan Young. Drive to the basket, lays it up. It bounces around and goes in. And Whitmer will bring it up. He gets it down the court. Nice rebound, put back by Brody Collins. He'll get his first two of the game. Put Delone up 20-16. And we're going to get a foul on Grenchick, I think, number 15. If so, it'll be his second. Team's first in the second half, and it is his foul, second foul. Number 23, Josiah Toomey goes to the line 4-2. A little long that time. 2:17 left here in the third quarter. Squires still up 4 in the JV contest, varsity contest to follow. Second shot, not there. Grenchick on the rebound, knocks it over to Collins. Grenchick gets it back and gives it up to Zimmerman, and up the court we come. Goodacre has it. Back to Collins. Payne has it. Collins tries to make a move, but stopped by the 2-3 zone into Grenchick. Nice backdoor pass, but the layup don't go in. Bermudian brings it down, lays it up, not there. And I think we're going to have a tie-up, and that's going to favor Bermudian. So Bermudian will keep the ball here with 1:39 left in the third quarter. Squires up 20-16. Another low-scoring quarter here so far, 4-2. Bermudian gets it under their basket with 1:39 left. Ball's going to come back out to Young. Squires look like they went into a little 2-3 zone there in the out of bounds. I don't know if they're going to come out of it yet or not. Ball goes through the hands of number 42, but he corrals it. Gets it to Young. Young's going to take a three. Bounces out. We got a foul on number 42 coming over the back there, Liam Cook. That's going to be his first, team's first. Let's see, coming into the game for Bermudian. Giving Young a little rest is number 21, Adrian Rentera. 1:10 left. Grenchick brings it up over the timeline for the Squires. Bermudian has gone into a man-to-man defense now. Back out to Grenchick at the top of the key. He's going to take a three. It looked like it might have been tipped, but they're going to give it to Bermudian with 53 seconds left here. Nick Erdman is going to bring it up here for Bermudian. I think we have a 5 count. Was that a 5 count, Bill?
That was a walk.
A walk, okay. I looked away for a minute. Number 10 for Delone comes into the game. That's Whitmer comes back in. Payne goes out. 45 seconds left. Whitmer has it on the wing, gets it back to Grenchick. Zimmerman. Tough shot, not there. Rebounded by Bermudian. Erdman. Wild scramble for the ball after a missed shot, and it's going to go over to the Squires with 16 seconds left. Whitmer lets the ball roll up the court, now takes it. Back to Crawford. Zimmerman goes to the basket. I think we have a foul on the floor on one of the Bermudian players. It's going to be Bermudian's third team foul. And I think they called it on Nick Erdman. They did. His first, team's third in this half. There's only 1 second left. Ball's tipped, and that's going to be it. Low scoring quarter there. Delone got 4, Bermudian got 2. So it's 20-16. Brody Collins had 2 in that quarter, and Andy Whitmer had 2 for a team total of 6 for him. Grenchick has 2, Brady Dentonburn has 2, Payne has 2, and Noah Crawford has 6 as we go into the fourth quarter. Delone up 20-16.
Yeah, that loosening up you mentioned in the beginning of the quarter didn't last very long.
No, everybody got pretty deliberate there again. 4 points to 2 points. 20-16 with 7 minutes left in the game. Like we said, the varsity game to follow. Delone brings their 3-6 record into the varsity game. Playing a lot better basketball, though, Bill. They're playing competitive basketball, and that's what the coach wanted. And they cut down some things, and they're playing a lot better. They got off to a rocky start beginning of the year, but they've been playing a lot better lately. They lost to Littlestown Saturday. They got it down to 3, but then they had an injury, which we'll talk about here a little later, and ended up losing that game by 10 to the team that's in second place in the league. Actually, first place in the league with their.
Yeah, they're playing hard and smart. not always both at the same time, but they're doing a lot of that.
Yeah, that's
They're
good. That's,
getting it.
that's a good way to put it. They do play hard and smart, but they need to get that together. But they are 3-6, and they're playing competitive basketball now, which a lot of times earlier the coach wasn't happy with their competitiveness that they had. So here we'll start the last quarter. Dettenburn will bring it in for Delone. Give it to Whitmer. Let's see who's out there. Whitmer, Grenchik's out there. Zimmerman's out there, and Crawford. Going to be an offensive foul, and that was a good call on Greg Zimmerman. His first, team second. He used his elbow to try to clear away there. And the ball comes into Ethan Young. There's a three-pointer, not there, rebounded. Now they're going to call a foul on number 50, Montana Spielman, for a push in the back. Fourth team foul on Bermudian. Grenchik will leave the game, and Collins comes in for the Squires. Ball comes into Whitmer. He brings it up the court. Collins. Dettenburn has it. Knocked out of bounds by Bermudian. Collins tried to get it down low to Crawford and got hit a few hands going through the paint. Andy Whitmer will throw it in. Whitmer's going to take a three, not there. Rebounded nicely and put back in by Collins. Give the Squires a 6-point lead as we hit the 6-minute mark. Got a foul in there and somebody. Number 14, Connor Murmutt's going to go to the line for two. Let's see who they called that on. Delone's third team foul. And it's going to be on number 13 for the Squires. Zimmerman, his second. Team's third. 2 shots. First shot's up. No good. Grenchik comes back in the game for Crawford. Whitmer, Dettenburn, Zimmerman, Collins, and Grenchik on the court. Another foul shot here for Mummert. And he got that one. Squires up 5. Little press. Whitmer has it back out front. Dettenburn to Grenchik. Whitmer thought about a three but didn't take it. And we got a foul, number 4, Nick Erdman. Gonna pick up his second. Team's 5th. Let's see, number 22, Jake Goodacre comes into the game for Zimmerman. Dettenburn drives, stops, loses the ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to stay with Delone. Whitmer has it to Goodacre. Dettenburn on the side brings it out front. Back to Whitmer. Dettenburn with a long three, not there. And they're going to call a foul on number 4 after it's going to be Erdman's foul. Looked like the ref didn't know whether to call a foul or a walk there, and he came up with the fist. And we got a timeout by Delone. 4:42 left here in the game, 22-17. Very low scoring game here.
Especially in the second half.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Bermudian has 3 points and Delone has 6. And we've played almost 11 minutes of basketball. Although there's been a few more whistles here in the second half. 9 total fouls after 5 total in the first half. Next foul, Delone will be shooting 1-and-1. Delone has a few more fouls before Bermudian gets into the bonus. Erdman comes on the court for Bermudian along with Mummert. Rebert and Cook. Reinhardt and Cook, I'm sorry. Reinhardt and Cook. And I think the other one is Young. Grinchik has it. Set up Whitner from 3, and he got it. Playing play there. Delone up 8. Biggest lead of the game for either team. Rebound by Gretchik. We got a fast break going. Dettenburn has it, goes to the basket, lays it up, and he got it. Nice body control layup by Dettenburn that time. Puts Delone up 10. Layup by number 42. Liam Cook goes in, cuts the lead to 8. Bermudian coach wanted a foul, didn't get it. And we got a blocking foul from Bermudian. I think that's going to send Whitmer to the line. I'm not sure if it's going to be 1-and-1 or 2, though. And they're going to give him 2 shots. Foul was on number 4, Nick Erdman. That's his 4th. Team 7th. And Whitmer will shoot 2. His first one is good. Gives Whitmer 10 points for the game. Whitmer's second shot is also good. He comes out of the game with 11 points. Delone up 29-19. Bermudian moved it around out front. Delone in a 2-3 zone. Half the quarter gone. Balled up, rebounded by Bermudian. Not there, rebounded that time by number 44, Collins. And there's a foul. Collins gonna shoot 1-and-1. Foul on number 43, Austin Reinert. His first, and of course the team's in the bonus now. That's the 8th foul. Collins will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Josiah Toomey coming back into the game for Liam Cook. Collins' first shot is good. Brody Collins makes a foul shot. He'll get the next one. His second shot is also good. He got them both. 3:19 left. Delone now up 12. .30-second timeout for Bermudian with 3:10 left here in the game. Running down the scoring here for Delone, Andy Whitmer with 11. Grenchick with 2. Dentonburn with 4. Payne with 2. Crawford now has 6. And Collins has 6. For a total of 31. Got to figure you're down 12 with, you only scored 19 in almost 3.5 quarters. It's going to be tough coming back if Delone sticks in that 2-3 zone. Denies penetration. Ethan Young comes back into the game for Bermudian. Let's see who they have on the court. They have Erdman, Young, Josiah Toomey, Alton Reinhardt. Or Reinhardt. I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. Ball inside, turnaround jumper not there. Payne on the rebound for the Squires. Brings it back up the court, slows it up a little bit, gets it to Dentonburn. Collins loses it. Young's all alone for the basket. He's going to be fouled. Brody Collins is going to pick up his second foul, team's 4th. And Young will go to the line for 2. First shot is up and rolls in. Jackson Mummert, number 11, coming into the game for Bermudian, and 43. Noah Crawford comes in for Brody Collins. One more shot for Ethan Young. He puts it up and it rolls out. Ball's going to stay with Bermudian there. On the rebound. Oh, Alston Ryan finds himself inside and gets a layup to make it a 9-point game. And that quick Delone calls a timeout. As it looked like they're going to get number 10, Andy Whitmer, back into the game. 2:38 left, Delone up 9. Varsity game to follow. Friday night, Delone girls will be back in action against the Hanover Nighthawks. The JV game will be Delone versus New Oxford. Tomorrow here in the Shepherd Gym, there'll be Mass celebrated for Catholic School Week. Let's see who the Squires have on the court. Dentonburn's out there along with Whitmer. Zimmerman, Crawford, and Gretchen. Delone breaks the press, brings it into the forecourt. Whitmer takes it out front, settle things down. Any Bermudian foul will result in Delone shooting the ball. Whitmer brings it out front, slows it down a little bit. Dentonburn to Grenchick. Grenchick drives. Almost has it taken, but Whitmer gets it back. Drive to the basket, and looks like they're going to put Noah Crawford at the line. See who got him. Young got him, number 10, his second. I think Crawford's going to shoot two. I think he was shooting the ball. First one no good. He'll get another one. Montana Spielman comes into the game for Austin Reinert. Noah Crawford will shoot his second foul shot. It's up, and that one rolls out. Grenchik had the rebound for a little bit, but it was taken away by Bermudian, and they bring it up over the court with Erdman. A three-pointer, not there. Grenchik gets the rebound. Gets it to Whitmer, and he slows it down as he brings it over the timeline. Delone's in a double bonus. Now any fouls will be two-shot fouls. Nice layup, nice pass by number 10 Whitmer to Grenchik, and he put it back up and through the hoop. Gets Delone back up to 11. Ball rolls out. Rebound by number 43 Crawford. Knocked out of bounds by Bermudian. Delone will keep the ball. Goodacre and Payne come into the game. Crawford and Grenchik go out. Minute 10 left. Delone up 11. Delone breaks the press. Whitmer will bring it back out front and chew some time off the clock. Dentonburn has it. Pass inside the Payne. He stops, lays it up, not there. Layup missed. Another miss. He puts it up the third time and gets it to drop. Spielman. Quick timeout by Bermudian with 35 seconds left, 33-24. $13 points in the quarter here for Delone. Bermudian has 8. Varsity game should get on the way around 7:30. What we'll do after the JV game, we'll throw it to Danny and she'll do what she does, and we'll be back like maybe 4 or 5 minutes before the varsity game starts to set up the varsity game, give you the starters, and we'll go from there. Again, I'm Tony Weaver. Bill Smith on the camera tonight, along with helping me out, and Danny doing everything else. We wouldn't be on the air without you.
I just know what to plug in.
So here come the Squires. They have to chew off 35 seconds. If they go to the line, it'll be 2 shots. Dentonburn will trigger it in. He gets it to Zimmerman. Not a big hurry in getting the ball off the court. Whitmer gets it and going to call a foul on number 50, Spielman. And the coach is right. He didn't move, but you got to give the guy a chance to come down when he catches the ball. So number 10, Andy Whitmer, will go to the line.
I could give a dissertation on the conservation momentum on that one, but I won't.
Whitmer has a team high 11 points. He now has 12. He'll get one more. 34-24, 29 seconds left. Second shot is also good. 13 points tonight. Jumper not there, rebounded by, second shot is up, won't go, and Delone gets the rebound. 16 seconds left. Dentonburn has it in the corner, and he's just going to hold it, and Delone going to just dribble out here, and that's going to be the final 35-24. The Squires are going to take the JV game with a 15-point quarter here. I'll give you a rundown of the scoring here. Quick Whitmer had 13. Grenchick had 4. Dettenburn had 4. Payne with 2. Crawford with 6. And Brody Collins with 6 for a total of 35. That's the final here, 35-24. We'll be back in a little bit with about, well, maybe like 10 or 11 minutes. Danny, are you going to put something on the air here? Okay, we'll do it at halftime. So we'll be back in about 10 or 12 minutes. Set up the varsity game. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Delone Catholic High School. Sonny Shepherd Gym on the campus of Delone Catholic High School here in McCherrystown. Varsity game coming up. Delone won the JV game 35-24 in a low-scoring affair. Delone 3-6 overall will take on Bermudian Springs, who's third in the YAIA Division III. Delone's going to be without tonight Colton Keller, the junior starter number 3. He tweaked something up at Bermudian. I'm not sure if it's a leg or an ankle, but he won't be playing tonight. So that's going to alter the starting 5. I could probably tell you who 4 of them are, but I'll let when Delone comes out here in the court, and we'll do Bermudian here when they come out also. So tonight's game, Delone has been playing better, as we said. You know, they've been very competitive. They beat a real good Fairfield team Friday night here. Came back from a 3-point deficit and won the game by 3. And then Saturday night, they right back at it at Littlestown, had it cut down to 3, and ended up losing by 10 to a very good Littlestown team. Remember Friday night here at Sonny Shepherd, the girls will be back in action against the Hanover Nighthawks. And the JV game will actually be New Oxford against Delone, and the games will start at 6 o'clock. The varsity game probably get underway at around 7:30. We'll be here at controls. I'm Tony Weaver. Hopefully we have a surprise guest analyst, and I won't make the announcement. And yeah, we'll say who's going to be here on Friday night. But we'll be here. Mike Knoll is out of town, so he's not on the camera tonight. So Bill Smith will take over on the camera and also do some analysis with me. Danny, like always, runs the show. Tomorrow there'll be mass at 8:50. I think we decided was the time. Somewhere in there for Catholic School Week. It'll be broadcast right here on DCBN. I will not be calling it, but yeah. We were joking with Father about me calling it, but I think we're just going to let him take care of that. Delone will be in their white tonight, Bermudian in their red. Jim Wilderson, one of the refs tonight in front of me. Spoke to him a little bit before the game. Getting ready for the start of the starting lineups and then the national anthem. When the national anthem plays, we'll go quiet here and try to get it on the air for you.
Good evening and welcome to Sonny Shepherd Memorial Gymnasium for tonight's interscholastic matchup between the visiting Eagles of Bermudian Springs and the homestanding Squires of Delone Catholic. Delone Catholic is emphasizing good sportsmanship from its coaches, players, and fans. This contest is being played for the benefit of the student athletes of these schools. No handheld signs or banners or noisemakers are permitted. All spectators are asked to remain seated during play and to wait for a stoppage in play to exit the gymnasium. Any spectator by their actions or behavior interfering with this contest will be removed from the gymnasium. Thank you for your cooperation. Now let's meet tonight's teams. First, for the visiting Eagles of Bermudian Springs.
Here's your starters.
Coached by Jared Nace, assisted by Austin Halser.
Jared Nace, the head coach of Bermudian.
And Kevin Klein. He's a 5'6" junior guard, number 3, Ethan Beachy.
Ethan Beachy's going to start.
He's a 6'2" senior guard, number 13, Jalen Martinez.
Jalen Martinez starts, number 13.
He's a 6'3" senior forward, number 15, Jacob Schreiber.
Jacob Schreiber, number 15.
He's a 6'3" junior forward, number 20, Grant Urick.
Grant Urick.
And he's a 5'9" senior guard, number 33, Connor Shaw.
Connor Shaw, the other starter. So it's Beachy, Martinez, Schreiber, Urick, and Shaw.
Assisted by Doug Rudolph, Brett Barron, and Eric Goodman. He's a 5'8" freshman, number 2, Cam Keller.
Cam Keller is going to start.
Number 11, Asher Rudolph.
Asher Rudolph's going to start.
He's a 6'3" senior, number
Trent Kopp. Bryson Kopp. And Matt Reineman will start.
Your officials for tonight's game, Jim Wilson, Ken Boone, and Josh Heister.
So for Delone, it's Keller, Rudolph, both Kopps, and Matt Reineman will stop here for the national anthem.
As we honor America with playing of our national anthem.
Here we go with the varsity contest here between the Eagles and the Squires. Delone will be going left to right. White uniforms, black and gold trim. Bermudian in their red and white. Shriver will jump against Trent Kopp. I think that's Trent.
Yeah, that's him.
Ball's up. Gonna give another jump. Ball controlled by Bermudian. Beachy brings it up. Pass inside. Nice block in there by Kopp. He gets it down to his brother. And he'll bring it out front. Bryson Kopp will set it up. Asher Rudolph's in there. Reineman. Rudolph has the ball. Spin dribbles around, nothing there. Tries to get it into Reineman. He takes it up, and it's going to be a jump ball. That's going to stay with Delone. Rudolph will trigger it in. Gets it to Bryson Kopp, back out to Trent Kopp, but the ball's taken away. Drive to the basket, lays it up and in by Jalen Martinez, and we're going to have a foul on Delone. Martinez is going to get the basket. First team foul on Delone. First foul on Trent Kopp. Martinez will try to make it a three-point play, and he does. Bryson Kopp throws the ball away in the backcourt, and the ball's going to go to Bermudian in the backcourt right in front of the Delone bench. Number 5 coming into the game for Delone. That's Didio. Shriver has it for Bermudian out in the point. Drives, stops at 15-foot area. Gives it up to Urick. Urick drives and stops. And all will start all over again. Three-pointer up and in by Urick. And it's 6-0 Bermudian early here in the first quarter. Breineman has it at the point to Kopp. Kopp to Asher Rudolph. Cam Keller comes out and takes it over. 1-4 offense for Delone. Rudolph to Keller. Keller drives, takes a 10-footer. It's not there. Martinez rebounds, gives it up to Beachy, and here come the Eagles up the court. Urick. Martinez from three, not there. Rebounded by the Bermudian. Shriver gets it inside, lays it in, and we're going to have a foul on Asher Rudolph. They're going to count the basket. 8-0 Bermudian, and Shriver's going to try to complete the three-point play. Murphy comes into the game. Rudolph goes out. Shriver's shot is up, and they got it. 9-0. Delone needs a basket quick here to stop this run. Cam Keller brings it up the court. Throws it in the backcourt. Saved by Reineman, but it's taken by Martinez from Bermudian. He brings it up over the timeline. He gives it up to Beachy. To Urick. Back to Beachy. Over to Martinez. Being guarded by Kopp. It's down low to Shriver, but the ball's taken away. Batted around there. Delone brings it back. And we're going to have a actually, I think he said he stepped out of bounds maybe. 23 comes in for Delone, Jake Sherdell. And Trent Kopp goes out. And that's what they called it, a step out over there. 5:20 left here in the first quarter. Beachy to Urick. Urick drives, got a lane, laid it up and in. 5 points for Urick. 11-0 Eagles. Murphy to Sherdell. Sherdell drives, nice bounce pass to Murphy. He lays it up and it's blocked away. Looked like number 15 Shriver got a hand on that. Connor Shaw, and we got a walk on Bermudian. Number 15 Shriver took too many steps. Urick's going to go out of the game, and Blake Young will come in for Bermudian. And Bill Delone needs a bucket here.
Yeah, they've been very sluggish. Haven't been getting anything together. The passes are getting blocked. Shots are getting blocked.
Sherdell's going to shoot a three. That's short. Taken down by Connor Shaw and given up to Beachy, and here come Bermudian. Blake Young to Martinez. He drives the basket, stutter steps, lays it in. 13-0. Nice drive to the hoop by Martinez. Cam Keller goes to the basket. He's fouled. Going to call it on number 15. That's the first team foul. First foul on Shriver. First team foul. And
looks like the Kopp boys are coming back in.
Keller misses the first one, and both Kopps will come back in. Let's see who they come in for. Dio and Reineman will go out. And Cam Keller will get one more. His second shot's up, and that one bounces out. Still no score halfway through the first quarter for the Squires. 13-0 as Beachy brings the ball over the timeline for the Eagles. To to Blake Young. Shriver has it. Carpenter in the game for Bermudian now also. Back to Carpenter. Martinez. Back to Carpenter. Murphy guarding Bermudian. Beachy has it. Stops. Bermudian trying to penetrate in. Beachy with a three. Rolls out. Rebounded by Murphy. Here come the Squires. Nice pass to Kopp, and he lays it in. Great pass by Cam Keller. Found Kopp cutting to the basket, and Trent Kopp laid it in. Martinez to Beachy. Back to Shriver, back to Martinez. Shriver has it at the point. Martinez stops. Shriver's going to take a three. A little long, rebounded nicely by Delone. Keller brings it up. Back out to Trent Kopp. To Keller, back to Bryson Kopp. Trudell gets caught in the middle, gets it back to Murphy. Murphy to Kopp. Over to Cam Keller with 1:50 left here in the first quarter. Ball's inside. We're going to have a foul on the floor, number 12 for Bermudian. Blake Young, that's his first, team's second. Squires will bring it in under their basket. Connor Shaw, and let's see, Brent Urich back in the game. Shriver and Beachy gonna take a rest.
Number 10 came in for Cam Keller as well.
For Delone.
Yeah.
Murphy tries to go to the basket. He's gonna be fouled. He's gonna shoot two. Well, that's number 10's Whitmer, isn't he, from the JV team?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna have to add him to my list here. Murphy will shoot two. First shot, got it. (13-3). Murphy's second shot, rolls it in. He has 2 points now. Connor Shaw's the new point guard here for Bermudian. As Beachy takes a little bit of a rest. Urich has the ball out front. Good defense by Delone. Ball knocked away by Delone. Whitmer gives it up to Trudell, and Trudell can't make it go. Oh, nice pass inside, but it's blocked away by Delone. Nice play by number 24, Kopp. Bryson Kopp has it out front with 38 seconds left. Delone down by 9. Nice give and go. Trudell with a great pass to Kopp, and he puts it in. Delone now on a 6-0 run after Bermudian went in a 13-0 run. We got a timeout here by Bermudian with 24 seconds left in the first quarter. 13-6 right now, Bermudian. Bermudian got the first 13. Delone has gotten the last 6. Scoring for Delone is Kopp with 2. Well, Trent Kopp with 2, Bryson Kopp with 2, and Ryan Murphy with 2 foul shots for 2. Ashton Rudolph has a foul, and Trent Kopp has a foul, and for Bermudian, Shriver with 1, Young with 1. Connor Shaw, Martinez, Beachy, Blake Young, and Urick back in the game. Martinez drives to the basket, lays it up. It's nice block by number 21. Trent Kopp knocked it into the wall down at that end of the court. 7 seconds left here. Urick has it through his hands and out of bounds with 6 seconds left. Squires will take over, hoping to cut into a 7-point lead. Cam Keller is going to come back into the game for Sherdell. Bermudian's going to pick up at half court. Keller has the ball. Brings it across the timeline. He kicks it off his foot out of bounds, and it's going to go over to Bermudian with 2 seconds left. Good defensive play there by Ethan Beachy. Reaching in and tapping the ball away. Martinez has it, and that's going to time's going to run out here in the first quarter with a score: Bermudian 13, the Squires 6. Getting ready for the second quarter here. Trent Kopp with 2, Bryson with 2, and Murphy with 2. Nobody in foul trouble for the Squires. Rudolph with 1, Trent Kopp with 1. Nobody in foul trouble. Nobody has more than 1 for Bermudian. The arrow favors Bermudian here to start the second quarter. Delone's going to bring out in the court Cam Keller. Both Kopps, Bryson and Trent. Let's see, Murphy. And I believe that's number 10 out there, Whitmer?
Yeah.
Whitmer, the JV, who led the JVs in scoring with 13 points, is going to play a little extra time tonight due to the injury to Colton Keller. Connor Shaw, Ethan Beachy, Blake Young, Shriver, and Martinez out there. Shriver with the ball, being guarded by Murphy. Martinez drives to the basket, takes a off-balance 10-footer, not there, rebounded by Keller, and he has it knocked away by Beachy, and another nice defensive play by Beachy. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Delone under their own basket. Bryson Kopp gets it into Trent Kopp, back to Bryson. He'll bring it out front and set it up. Murphy. Cam Keller drives, spins, lays it up too hard. Murphy had the rebound but lost it. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Squires. 7:14 left here in the second quarter. And Bryson Kopp will throw it inbounds. To Whitmer. Drive to the basket, and we're going to have a foul on Bermudian. Looks like 33 is going to pick that one up. Shaw. Team's fourth. Not a shooting foul. And actually, that's Shaw's second. Fourth team foul. Whitmer comes out. And Asher Rudolph comes back in. Ball's stolen by Beachy.
We also have Matt Reineman in for Ryan Murphy as well.
Okay, Reineman came in. Thank you.
Yep.
Schreiber out in the left wing. Being guarded by Rudolph. Gets it to number 12, Young. Back to Beachy. Martinez is going to take a three. Not there. Rebounded by Cam Keller, and up the court they come. Reineman to Keller. Reineman has it at the top of the key. Right wing to Trent Kopp. Back out to Bryson out front. Three-pointer, and it's good. Number 24, Bryson Kopp, had it go. Delone cut on a 9-0 run, cuts the lead to 4 for Bermudian. Schreiber has it. Throws the ball away in the back court. That ball's going to go out of bounds. And Delone's going to get the ball in their end of the court here. Didio comes into the game for Delone. And let's see who's going to go out. Number 24, Bryson Kopp will take a seat. Rudolph will throw it inbounds with 5:46 left here. Trent Kopp, oh, nice pass into Reineman. They're going to call a foul on the floor. Number 15, Jacob Schreiber is going to get the foul, his second. Team's fifth. Delone only has 2 team fouls. Ball back out front. Didio has it out for the Squires. Ball's knocked away on the floor. Didio has it. Drives to the basket. Taken away, and Beachy finally gets it for Bermudian. Brings it up to Schreiber. Martinez has it on the left wing. Urick got the rebound, and the rebound came back out to number 22, Tyson Carpenter, and he laid it in. Rudolph. Kopp, nice pass inside to Reineman. Up and in, and he's fouled. Give Reineman a layup, and he's going to shoot one more. See, they got that foul on. That's going to be the 6th team foul. And it's on Schreiber. That's his 3rd. Schreiber's going to have to go to the bench for a while here, and Reineman's going to try to make it a 3-point play. Shots up a little short. Reineman takes the ball back, drives to the basket, lays it up, and I think they're going to get him for a walk, and they did. Took an extra step there. His foot slid. 15-11. Bermudian leads. 4:43 left here in the second period. And Beachy will bring it up over the timeline for the Eagles. Martinez to Urick. Urick drives, stops, spins, throws it up. We got a walk. Little out of control there. Ball back over to the Squires. They're down 4. They've made a nice recovery since being down 13 early. Cam Keller up over the timeline, gets a screen out front. Bryson Kopp has it. Keller almost lost it, back to Kopp. Kopp brings it back out front, sets things up. Over to Trent Kopp, back to Bryson. Drives to the basket, stops, has it taken away by number 22, Carpenter. Take it away. Beachy down the court. Drives the layup, lays it up and in. Nice hesitation, move and finger roll there by Beachy. 17-11. Keller gives it to Rudolph. Inside to Reineman. He loses it on the floor. Back over to Bermudian. Martinez. Martinez drives, passes it out, but it's no good. Rebound by Kopp. Brings it down the court. Trent Kopp has it to Bryson. And back to Keller. Rudolph to Bryson Kopp. Squires have two at the bench waiting to come in. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout so Sherdell and Murphy can come into the game for the Squires. 2:56 left here. 17-11. So Bill, at least Delone has made a little bit of a run here to get back into the game.
Yeah, I know the Bermudians really calmed down, but they're getting some penetration. When they can get a layup, they're going in.
They was a 13-0 lead, and Delone has fought back to make it they're still down 6, but at least, you know, they're back into the game. They scored some points. It looked like it was going to be a runaway there for a little bit, the first 4 minutes of the game. But in that first, you know, since then, Delone's tightened up their defense a little bit. And a big deal now is Jacob Shriver, the senior 6'3" starter, has on the bench with 3 fouls for Bermudian. Delone will have the ball at half court. The arrow does favor Bermudian, though. Delone will go to the line for at least a 1-on-1 on the next Bermudian foul. Delone only has 2 team fouls. Cam Keller will throw it in to Whitmer. Nice pass to Cam Keller. He lays it up, but it's not there. He couldn't get it to go. Martinez on the rebound. Good defense by Delone to stop the drive. Uric drives to the basket, lays it up. Not there. Murphy has the rebound, and they're going to call a jump. And the arrow favors Bermudian, so it'll stay down at this end of the court. Martinez takes a long 3, bounces around and out. Rudolph on the rebound. Gives it up to Cam Keller, back to Rudolph. To Whitmer. Murphy. Got an offensive foul on Delone on an illegal screen. See, they called that on. Delone's 3rd team foul. And they gave it to Whitmer. His first, team's 3rd. Three-pointer by Martinez, no good. Rudolph to Whitmer. Whitmer's fouled by number 4, Nick Erdman. He'll go to the line for 1-and-1 as that's a team's 7th foul. So Whitmer had 13 in the JV game, has a chance to put some on the board here in the varsity contest. Kopp in the game for Trent Kopp comes in for Rudolph, and I think somebody come in for Sherdell also. Whitmer, first shot's up, and he got it. He'll get one more. Both Kopp's Murphy, Whitmer, and Keller in the game for the Squires. Second shot, And that rolls in. Got them both. Delone cuts the lead to 4. And Beachy will bring it up over the timeline for Bermudian. Over to Young. Martinez. Tried to get into Urick, but Murphy will have none of it. Knocks it away to Keller. Kopp. Little give and go there. Didn't go very far for the Squires, and they're back out front setting it up with Bryson Kopp on the side. Kopp takes it, lays it in, gets his own rebound. Oh, nice. And we got a call out front. I'm not sure what it was before Bryson Kopp put the ball in. I think they're going to have a
foul on the floor.
Well, it's going to be in Bermudian, and Delone's going to the line here. Trent Kopp will go for at least a 1-and-1. Let's see who they called that foul on. It's the 8th team foul. Little discussion out there between the refs on who the foul was on, I think. Or whether it was a shooting foul, I'm not sure. They're going to give him 2 shots. The foul was on number 12. Blake Young, his second. And Trent Kopp will shoot 2. First one bounces out, not there. He'll get 1 more. His second shot. Front rim miss. Murphy had the rebound, but it's taken away by Martinez and given to Beachy, and up come the Eagles. Beachy stops from 15, it rolls out. Nice block there. Kopp goes to, can't make it go. And Blake Young comes away with it after a scramble at both ends. Martinez to Beachy. Beachy with a long 3. He got it. Set his feet up and nailed it from the top of the key. 20-13. Murphy to Bryson. Whitmer's still in the game. Murphy tried to pass it through, but Martinez knocks it down with 20 seconds left. Here come the Eagles. They'll probably play for 1. Martinez gets to Beachy. We're down to 10 seconds. Beachy drives, takes a 10-footer, not there. Rebounded by Cam Keller. He throws a long one, but we're going to have a foul. We got a foul on Beachy. I'm not sure it's going to have to be something shooting, whether it's a 3-point or if they're going to give him 2 shots.
3.
They're going to give him 3 shots. And the foul's on Beachy, his first, team's 9th. And Keller will go to the line with no time left on the clock. Actually, they called that a number 4. First shot's in for Keller, his first points of the night. Second shot, rolls out, he'll get 1 more. Talking to the ref about something. I'm not sure what the coach is. I think it's whether he should give him 2 or 1 here. He hit the first of the 1-and-1. He's going to get 1 more shot. He's going to get the 3rd shot. Keller shots up, and he got that one. That's going to be the halftime score, 15-20. Bermudian with a 7-point, Delone with a 9-point second quarter. A little controversy there. Cam Keller with 2. Trent Kopp with 2. Bryson Kopp with 5, Ryan Murphy with 2, Matt Radaman with 2, and Whitmer with 2. Nobody in foul trouble for the Squires, as there was only had 3 team fouls. So that's going to be the halftime score, 20-15. We'll be back with about a minute left to set up the second half for you. You're listening to DCBN, and take it away, Danny.
I work with prospective students and their families to help them learn more about Delone. We have a lot of things that we are proud of here at Delone Catholic. Academics, spiritual life, athletics, clubs and activities, and lots of school spirit. We're going to let our students show you the way. Enjoy your tour.
This is our band room and where I take instrumental music. We also offer music theory and vocal music. Our band room opens into the old gym. This is where our band and chorus perform and where we have our school musicals. Last year we did Beauty and the Beast and it got rave reviews.
Religious studies are required in all 4 years of high school and include classes in Foundations of Faith, Sacred Scriptures, Catholic Moral Teaching, and the Church and Christian Vocations. There is also an elective Mariology class, which focuses on the study of Mary, the Mother of God. Our Lady Queen of Peace Chapel is open during school hours for adoration or prayer. We attend Mass monthly and have 2 annual penance services, one during Advent and one during Lent.
Delone Catholic students must complete 20 hours of service called Works of Mercy each year. There are 3 categories for Works of Mercy service hours: church, community, and school. Our Spiritual Life office posts many opportunities for students to earn service hours in these areas. Other spiritual life activities include class retreats, youth rallies, peer ministry, and Respect Life Club. We have a full-time spiritual life director and chaplain on staff. Last year, our graduates performed more than 11,000 hours of service to church, community, and school, underscoring our school's mission of graduating doers of the word.
This is our art classroom. Art classes include World of Art, Introduction to Art, Publications, Design Basics, Digital Art and Photography, 2-dimensional design, 3-dimensional design, and independent art. Our art teacher also moderates an art club and the Art Honor Society.
If you like to cook, you'll love this classroom. This is our culinary arts classroom, which is part of our Family and Consumer Life department. Classes in Family and Consumer Life Science include International Cuisine, Fashion Design and Construction, Child Growth, and Family Development.
This is our library. Students can come here to study, do research, or check out books. They can also take a virtual high school class here. Virtual high school lets us take elective classes not offered here at Delone, like sign language, genes and diseases, or pre-veterinary medicine.
Welcome to the Computer Lab. All students take basic computer apps here, which is a bit of coding and an introduction to all the Microsoft Office programs, including Excel. If you like information technology, you can also take web design, AP Computer Science, and computer programming. Accounting and personal finance classes are taught here too.
Welcome to the English hallway. English is a required class every year, and students can also take any of our English electives, which include Introduction to Journalism, Creative Writing, and Research Methodology. Our English teachers let us use our creative talents to learn in a unique way.
This is our technology education classroom. Tech Ed classes include introductory and advanced engineering and drafting, CAD engineering, mechanical drafting, architectural drawing, materials technology or woodshop, electronics, advanced circuitry, and robotics. If you are fascinated with how things work or like to build things, Tech Ed is for you.
We are proud of our math department here at Delone. There are some required math classes and plenty of electives to choose from. We have algebra, geometry, trigonometry, statistics, and calculus. Many of the classes we offer are honors or advanced placement.
This is one of our foreign language classrooms. Foreign language is my favorite elective at Delone. Students can choose from Spanish, French, or Latin. In Spanish, a student can take up to Spanish 6 as an independent study. French is levels 1 through 4 and Latin is levels 1 and 2.
This is our social studies hallway. Students take 3 years of social studies classes at Delone: world history, U.S. history, economics, and government. There are electives you can take too. These include sociology, psychology, world area studies, microeconomics, and international relations. Lots of fun stuff happens in social studies, which is why it's many students' favorite class, including mine.
Welcome to the gymnasium. This is where we take gym class and also play indoor sports like basketball, volleyball, and wrestling. We have mass here in graduation. We take 2 semesters of gym class and get lots of physical activity.
Everybody's favorite class is lunch, right? Well, here's our cafeteria. There are lots of choices if you want to buy lunch, but you can pack your own too. Better get here if you want that ice cream or soft pretzel, because they go fast. Wings and tacos, 2 of my favorite lunches. After lunch, you can hang out in the lobby before the bell rings to go back to class.
Welcome to Instructional Support. We're here to help students who may have accommodations, need assistance in various subjects, or just need a quiet place to study.
Welcome to our science department. Thanks to lots of hands-on experiments, students here know their way around a science lab. Delone Catholic also offers chemistry, biology, physical science, anatomy and physiology, and physics.
Welcome to our weight room. Many of Delone's student athletes utilize this facility. All of our student athletes have access to our athletic trainer. We have athletic facilities for all of our sports. School spirit at Delone is a big deal. Go Squires!
At Delone Catholic, our graduates are prepared to lead, prepared to serve, and prepared for life. Call us today to find out how Delone Catholic education can benefit your student.
Back here at Sonny Shepherd Gym in the campus of Delone Catholic High School here in McSherrystown for the second half of the game between the Eagles of Bermudian Springs, Delone Catholic. Eagles jumped out to a 13-0 lead. Delone has fought back to make a game out of it, 20-15 here at half. The arrow favors Delone. They will get the ball to start the second half. Nobody in foul trouble for Delone. For Bermudian, Jacob Shriver has 3, Blake Young has 2, and Nick Urban has 2, and Connor Shaw has 2. For Delone, Rudolph has 1, Trent Kopp has 1, and Whitmer has 1. The scoring, Cam Keller with 2, Kopp with 2, Trent Kopp with 2, Bryson Kopp with 5, Murphy with 2, Reinerman with 2, and Whitmer with 2 for a total of 15. Another low-scoring game, as the JV game was. Remember, tomorrow there's Mass here, 8:50 for Catholic School Week. Friday night we'll be back on DCBN for the Squirettes playing the Hawkettes, and the JV game before that will be the Squirettes playing New Oxford Lady Colonials. And then we'll go over what's going to happen next week, Friday night. As you know, everything's been pretty fluid here. Things change, right? Like from last night to tonight. You don't know with the weather and with the COVID issue. We're just going to have to play it by ear and bring you whatever we can. Next week, we know that it's a very busy week, but it's also a busy week in other areas, so we're going to have to try to find a way to bring you games here. So it's 20-15. We got 16 more minutes of basketball to go. Beachy coming out for Bermudian, along with Connor Shaw. Urich's out there. And let's see, it looks like they also put Shriver back in the court with his 3 fouls. Delone playing their start. Actually, no. Brian Willison came into the game. Reineman drives the baseline, but the ball's thrown away as he tried to get it to Trent Kopp. Beachy drive to the basket, lays it up, and not good. Keller has it knocked away. 3-pointer. Not there. Reineman gets the rebound. Takes 2 dribbles, I thought, but they let it go. And Bryson Kopp has it at the point. To Willison. Inside to Reineman. Nice pass. Reineman settles himself, tries to get it up. Ref says it was cleanly blocked, so Bermudian will take it back down the court with Beachy. Shriver drives it to the basket, lays it up, and he's got it. Oh, wait a minute. I think they called an offensive foul on Shriver. No basket, and they did. That's his 4th foul. I thought he said the goal was good, but it actually was offensive foul. Shriver's 4th foul, and he's going to have to come to the bench, and Martinez is going to come in for him. Big play there. Turn around. Keller can't get going here. Gives it to Bryson Kopp. He brings it back out front to Murphy. Murphy to Willison. Ball's out of bounds to Bermudian. Played 1 minute and 20 seconds. No score here yet in the 3rd quarter. And Beachy will bring it up the court for Bermudian. Delone playing man-to-man. Martinez's shot no good. And the ball's 33 there. Young Connor Shaw tried to save it, but it went out of bounds. The Squires will take over. Trent Kopp gives it back to Bryson Kopp, and up the court they come. Delone in their 1-4 low deep offense. Willison. Cam Keller to Murphy. There's a 3-pointer. Good by Ryan Willison, and that's why he's in the game. He's in the game to shoot the threes. Brings Delone back to within 2. Martinez to Uric. Uric drives, tries to get the ball through. They're going to give it to Delone as the ball went through the lane without touching anybody. And now it's hard for me to believe it did. I think they're going to give it to Bermudian, and they will. Jimmy Wilderson saw something that I saw. I thought it hit a Delone player going through the lane there. So it'll go back to Bermudian with 5:48 left. Uric out front. Good defense by the Squires. Nice layup there by number 12. Blake Young took his time, extended, and got the layup to drop. Murphy. Cam Keller drives to the back, lays it up, and he's fouled going to the basket. Nothing. Keller's going to go to the line for 2. Let's see who they called that foul on. Number 33, and that's Connor Shaw's 3rd. Keller will shoot 2. First one's up, and he got that one. His 3rd point of the night. He'll shoot 1 more. Keller's 2nd shot. Got them both. Uric brings it into Beachy, and Beachy's going to walk it up the court here. 5:10 left in the 3rd quarter. 2-point game. Martinez drives to the hoop, lays it up. Rebounded nicely by Murphy. Wilson's going to take another three. Got it. He's a shooter. You got to cover him. 23-22. Delone takes their first lead of the night with 4:40 left here in the third quarter. Beachy has it out front. He's going to take a three. Rolls out. Martinez got the rebound. Tried to lay it in. Can't get it. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Delone's ball. Delone has come the whole way back now to take the 1-point lead. Asher Rudolph comes into the game for Trent Kopp. And there's a timeout by Bermudian. 8 points by Delone in this half. 6 by Willison on 2 threes and 2 by Cam Keller. No team fouls for Delone, 2 on Bermudian.
And they've just been chipping away at it.
Yeah, they've outscored them 23-9 since the 13-0 run by Bermudian in the first 3.5 minutes of the game. They're doing a much better job on the boards, and they're playing much better man-to-man defense, too. And Wilson, who didn't see any time in the first half that I saw anyway, comes off the bench and nails his first 2 threes. Murphy, Wilderson, Bryson Kopp, Asher Rudolph, and Keller. Carpenter's out there with Beachy. Martinez, Uric for Bermudian. Bryson Kopp. Gives it to Asher Rudolph to the basket, lays it in. Nice move by Rudolph. Got himself under control, took a nice pass from Bryson Kopp and laid it home.
They made the decision not to put it down. He could have dribbled and they could have really messed that up.
Got a walk on Bermudian. A long three by Martinez came up way short. Carpenter got the rebound, but then took too many steps. Cam Keller brings it up over the timeline. Has it taken Beachy, almost takes it from him. Ball goes out of bounds. Beachy has something to say to Keller. Maybe they know each other. It looks like it was pretty friendly talk there. Bryson Kopp bringing it in. Ball's knocked away by Martinez. It'll stay with the Squires. Bryson Kopp. Looking for Rudolph. Gets it into Rudolph. Rudolph loses it. Back to Kopp. To Keller. Wilson inside to Reineman. Nice pass and 2 points for Reineman. Nice entry pass by Ryan Wilson. Martinez drives to the hoop, lays it up. Not there, but he's going to be fouled. He'll shoot 2. And they got Asher Rudolph, his second foul, team's first here in this half. And Martinez will shoot 2. Front rim miss on that one. He'll get one more. Second shot. Got that one through. Delone up by 4. Ball into Keller. Nice movement into Reineman. Reineman takes a dribble, lays it up. He's fouled. He's going to shoot 2. Let's see who they called that on. 22, it looks like, and that's Tyson Carpenter. And Reineman will shoot 2. First one's up, bounces away. Trudell comes into the game, and Ryan Wilderson goes out. And Reineman will get one more. Second shot's up. He got that one. Delone 28-23. 3:10 left here in the third quarter. Beachy brings it up over the timeline, gets it to Martinez. Back to Beachy. Thought about a 3, takes it into from 10 and hits a 10-footer. Reineman to Trudell. Back out to Bryson Kopp. Nice entry pass to Reineman again. He puts it on the floor, goes up with it, has it swatted away. Carpenter down the court now. Almost loses it out of bounds. Give and go. Martinez with a 3. Near rim miss, and Delone takes over. Bryson Kopp brings it up the court. To Keller. Keller to Reineman out front. A long 3, not there by Bryson Kopp. Bermudian takes over. Beachy drives to the basket. He's going to be fouled on the drive. See if he gets a shoot, or it was on the floor. I think they're going to call that on Cam Keller. No, who'd they call that on? Ooh, they got Trudell, his first. And Beachy will shoot 2. Team's second. He hits his first shot. He'll get one more. Connor Shaw with his 3 fouls coming back into the game for Martinez. Whitmer comes into the game. And who else came into the game? Second shot by Beachy, got them both. Whitmer and Trent Kopp come back into the game. Ball on the floor. Let's see what we got here. Not sure if Delone called a timeout, if there was a foul.
I think they got the timeout.
They got the timeout, a 30-second timeout on the floor. With 1:50 left here in the third quarter, 28-27. The arrow favors Bermudian. Delone has the ball under their basket. Just to reset, 2 team fouls for Delone, 3 for Bermudian. And this turned into a pretty nice ball game. Reineman, Keller, Whitmer, Trudell, and Trent Kopp. Bermudian had the same 5 that left the court. Carpenter, Beachy, Shaw. Oh, nice play. Whitmer got loose under the basket on an inbounds play, and a man-to-man inbounds play, and got loose for the layup. 4 points for the JV star. Burek in the game. Drives, spins, gives it back to Beachy. Beachy being guarded by Whitmer. Beachy takes a 3. Bounces around, no good, and Reineman corrals the rebound. 1:10 left, and Keller brings it up court. Whitmer's going to play the point here. Trent Kopp, back to Trudell. Trudell drives. Trent Kopp drives to the basket. 10-footer, got it. Finger roll from about 8 foot, actually. Puts Delone back up by 5. Rebounded by Keller. Keller pushes it ahead to Whitmer. Back to Keller. To Whitmer. He brings it out front, sets things up. Delone, I think the coach wants him to play for one. See if they can hold it that long. Ball stolen away. Pushed in the backcourt, but Delone Whitmer gets there first. 10 seconds left. Down under the basket's Reineman. He lays it up and in. A long three at the buzzer, not there. And Delone's going to hold a 34-27 lead here. With a 19-7 outburst there in that quarter. Reineman has 6. Cam Keller has 4. Rudolph has 2. Trent Kopp has 4. Bryson has 5. Ryan Murphy has 2. Reineman has 7. And Whitmer has 4. As we close out the third quarter with Delone up by 34-27. One more quarter to go, Bill.
Will doesn't seem to be the kickstart they needed.
They did. He hit 2 right off the bat there, and they took it from there. Held Bermudian to 7 points. Delone scored 19 in that quarter. Outscored him by 12. Down by 5 at half. Now leading by 7. See if Delone can keep this momentum going as Bermudian will get the ball here to start the fourth quarter. We'll be back on DCBN Friday night, and we'll try to fill you in what's going to happen next week, weather permitting and sickness permitting. Martinez, Beachy. They're bringing Schreiber, who has 4 fouls, back into the game, along with Connor Shaw, who has 3 fouls, and number 12, Blake Young. They're starters. For Delone, it's Whitmer, Keller, Wilderson, Sherdell, and Trent Kopp. Spin dribble, lays up, not there, rebounded by Sherdell. Sherdell gets it to Whitmer. He brings it across the timeline. Ball's out of bounds, and I think, who they give it to here? They're going to give it to Bermudian. With 7:35 left. Connor Shaw will trigger it into Ethan Beachy. 5'6" junior. To Martinez. Back to Shaw. Ball's knocked around, picked off by number 2. Cam Keller, and up the court they come. Whitmer's going to bring it out front for Delone. Reineman. Reineman's going to have an offensive foul called on him. That's Delone's 3rd foul. Reinemann's first. A little bit of an elbow there, Bill.
Yeah, it was.
7 minutes left in the game. A long 3 by Beachy. Near rim miss. Rebounded by Kopp and out to Whitmer.
It's the kind of thing that would fly down a Fairview Avenue, but not in the gym.
Nope. Whitmer to Reineman. Reineman to Sherdell. Sherdell back to Reineman. Reineman drives the basket. Stops. Pops from 10. Not there. Nice play by Schreiber with 4 fouls blocking that shot. Over to Beachy. Beachy sees a hole, drives to the lane, lays it up. They're going to count it and call a foul on,
I think, Sherdell.
I think, yeah, but I can't believe they're going to count the basket, but they are. More like an NBA continuation there. Reinemann's going to come out of the game. And Asher Rudolph coming in. Beachy's going to get to make the 3-point play, and they called that foul on number 10, Whitmer, his 2nd. And the 3-point play is completed. Whitmer has the ball. Over to Keller. A little bit of a press put on here by Bermudian. Keller has it. Gets it to Whitmer. Whitmer drives. Kopp thinks better of it and gets the ball back to Whitmer. Trudell had it loose. Give it up to Rudolph. Rudolph lays it up and in. That was a nice unselfish play there by Trudell to give that ball up. Delone still up 6. Whoa. And number 12, Blake Young, turns the ball over, gives it back to Delone with 5:40 left. Trudell, Rudolph, Whitmer, Keller, and Kopp in the game. Oh, the other Kopp's going to come in for Trudell right now. So Bryson comes in, Trudell sits down. Ball to Whitmer. Playing very well for a kid that played the whole JV game. He has it out front, chewing some clock down. Bryson Kopp to Rudolph. Keller has it. Delone being very patient. Rudolph has it. Trent Kopp to Bryson Kopp. Back to Keller. Rudolph. To Bryson Kopp out front. They've chewed off almost a minute of time here. Nice layup, running one-hander by Trent Kopp. 38-30 after they chewed a minute of time off. Ball's off Delone's leg. It's going to stay with Bermudian. 4:30 left. Urick comes into the game for Bermudian, and Blake Young takes a seat. Connor Shaw will trigger it in. Martinez with a long three, not there. Rebounded by Kopp to his brother, Trent. Ball's picked off by Beachy. Kid can play defense. Goes to the basket, lays it up and in, and we got a foul. Goal's good, and they're going to call the foul on Asher Rudolph, I believe, and that's his third. Team's fourth, and Beachy again is going to go to the line to complete a three-point play. 4:16 left here. He got it. I don't have how many points Bermudian has, but he has a bushel. Timeout, I'm not sure who called that. 38-33 with 4:16 left. Delone with 5 team fouls. Bermudian with 4. Beachy has all 6 points in the quarter here for Bermudian in this quarter. Wilderson has 6, Cam Keller 4, Rudolph 4, Trent Kopp 6, Bryson Kopp 5, Ryan Murphy has 2 points, Matt Reineman has 7, and Whitmer has 4 for Delone. 4:16 left, 38-33, and Delone will bring the ball in under their basket. Ball comes into Whitmer, back to Keller. Beachy on Keller, he brings the ball up. Gets it to Whitmer. Not before he walks. Good defense by Beachy again. Delone turns it over with 4:07 left. Shaw has it. Inside to number 15, Shriver, and he gets a bucket to cut it to 3. Kopp gets it to Keller, Beecher on him. Back to Bryson Kopp, to Murphy. Delone's going to call a timeout with 3:38 left, up 3. Delone still leading 38-35.
They have drawn it closer. Bermudians within a possession now.
Yeah, it's a one possession game because they got 2 guys who can shoot the threes. They stepped up their defense a little bit too. They're pressuring up. Dalone's going to have to take care of the ball and gets a couple easy layups here. They got Rudolph. Let's see who else is out there. Reineman.
Kopp and Keller.
Okay, we got 2 Kopps. Okay. Yeah. I didn't see him over there standing. Bryson Kopp will trigger it in. Ball comes into Keller. Back to Bryson Kopp. Set play didn't work, and Kopp will bring it back out and set it up again. Gets it to his brother Trenton. Ball inside, tried to get the ball inside to Reineman, but threw it too far. Turnover for Delone, being guarded by Shriver there. Couldn't get to the ball. Here comes Bermudian back down the court. 3:10 left here in the game. Delone up 3. Uric has it out at the point. To Shriver. Shriver gets it to Martinez. He has a lane to the basket. He loses it going to the basket, and it's taken away by Trenton Kopp, and he gets it to Bryson Kopp. Comes across the timeline. Got it to his brother, Trent. Trent drives. Tries to get it around to Reineman. It's taken away by Uric. Here comes Bermudian. Beachy stops from 10 and rolls it in. Got a favor roll. So with 2:20 left, Bermudian has drawn within 1. Bryson Kopp has it out front to Reineman. And ball's thrown away. Tried to get the ball to Cam Keller. He couldn't catch it. Trudell's coming into the game. Number 21, Trent Kopp will check out. There's 2:05 left. Beachy has the ball with 2 minutes to Shaw. Shaw to Martinez. Shriver. He's fouled. It's on the floor, though. That's Delone's 6th foul. Not a 1-and-1 yet. That foul was on Reineman, his 2nd. Ball. Martinez takes a long 3, rolls out. And a nice save of the ball by Shriver. To Beachy. Beachy out front with 1:40 left. To Martinez, to Shaw. Back to Beachy, to Martinez. He drives, gives it to Uric. Beachy to Shaw, we're down to a minute 20. Beachy drives, gets to Shriver. Bermudian being very patient here. Back to Shaw, Shriver in the lane. Drive to the basket, lays it up, not there. Rebound Delone. Bermudian has a lot of fouls to give if they think about fouling. It's down to a minute. And it's Delone's timeout again, a full timeout with exactly 1 minute to go, and Delone up 1. Team fouls has Delone with 6, so the next Delone foul will send Bermudian to the line for at least a 1-and-1. Bermudian only has 3 team fouls, so they need to foul a few times if they're hoping to foul to get the ball back. Friday night, DCBN will be right back here at Sonny Shepherd Gym for the Delone Squirettes against the Hanover Nighthawks. JV game will feature New Oxford against Delone. And then we'll give you next week's tentative schedule Friday night. Hope people are enjoying the contest tonight. It turned ugly to a very interesting game pretty quick. The arrow does favor Delone if there is a tie-up. So Bermudian took a minute off the clock there, over a minute off the clock, and didn't get a score. So they have their starting 5 back in the court right now. And Delone will put out Reineman. Whitmer's back out there. Keller, Asher Rudolph, and Bryson Kopp. Ball goes to Rudolph, to Whitmer. Whitmer to Keller. Keller gets it across to Rudolph. Ball's knocked into the backcourt, but Whitmer has it. He brings it across, gets the ball over to Keller. I'm sorry, that's Kopp, but he's fouled. And it looks like Nathan Beachy got him. But like I said, they have a lot to give, and it's down to 39 seconds. That's only their 4th team foul. Looks like the Berm's they're gonna call a timeout. No. Yes, they are. I thought he wanted a timeout. I thought he came up there with a timeout signal. The refs didn't see it, but now they gave him a 30-second timeout. 39 seconds left. Delone up 1. 6 team fouls for the Squires. Bermudian still only has 4, so they have to foul at least 3 times before Delone gets to go to the line. The arrow also favors Delone on a tie-up. Be a big win for the Squires here. Their 2nd big win at home. Beat Fairfield here Friday night. They can knock off Bermudian. Get their 4th win of the season here. Bermudian puts the same 5 back in the court. So does Delone. Delone will take it out in front of their bench. Ball comes into Rudolph. He's fouled. They let 5 seconds come off the clock there. So Bermudian has one more, has to foul again. That foul was on number 13, Martinez. Not sure Delone has a timeout left. That might be a technical foul. And I guess they do have a timeout left. That'll be Delone's last timeout, I take it. 34 seconds left. Delone up 1. I'll be surprised, Bill, if Delone does get the ball and if Bermudian takes that long to foul, because they're going to have to foul again before Delone shoots.
Yeah, it's a little weird that their strategy's being hurt by the fact that they don't have that many fouls.
Have many fouls. Well, they have Schreiber with 4, Connor Shaw with 3. Nobody else is in foul trouble. So as long as it's one of them that's not fouling.
Yeah.
Bryce and Koppel bring it in on the sideline. They got Keller, Whitmer, Reineman, and Asher Rudolph in the game. Kopp has the ball. They get it in to Rudolph. He's fouled right away.
I think the Bermudian bench wanted a tie-up. But
well, the tie-up's still going to go to Delone. So
yeah.
Delone still has a tie-up, 31 seconds left. They'll bring the ball in bounds again. Next foul puts Delone at the line. Ball into Whitmer. He's tackled. And the ref's going to call an intentional foul. That'll be 2 shots and the ball for the Squires. And see who they called that on. That's a 7th team foul. So Delone's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That was on number 33. And that's his 4th. Actually, that's his 5th. So Shaw's out. Whitmer will shoot 2, and Delone will keep the ball with 30 seconds left. Number 12 comes into the game, Young. A lot of pressure on this kid. He played the whole JV game. First shot's up, and it rims out. He'll get one more. Whitmer's second shot is up and near rim miss. The arrow still favors Delone. They still got a 1-on-1 if they get fouled. They get the ball on the same side they've been working on all night here. Keller has it. He gets loose. Rudolph gets fouled with 25 seconds left. He'll go to the line for 1-on-1. Should they called that on? Called it on number 12, Blake Young. Reineman coming into the game for, Murphy coming into the game for Reineman, and Kopp coming into the game for Whitmer. And Asher Rudolph will shoot a 1-on-1. Rudolph's first shot's up, and no good. Bermudian has it to Beachy with 20 seconds left. They have a chance to win the game here in the last shot. Looking for Beachy inside. Oh, nice pass. Murphy's going to foul with 10 seconds left. Urich will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Murphy. His first. Delone thought they had a jump ball situation there, but the foul was called. Urich will shoot 2. First one's up, and he missed it. He rolled it out. He'll get one more. Reineman comes back in the game. Whitmer comes back in the game. Urich will shoot one more. Shot's up, and he missed that one. Delone gets the rebound. Reineman pulls it down, and he's fouled with 7 seconds left, and I'm not sure. 1-on-1 for Reineman. They called that on number 13, Martinez. That's the 9th team foul on Bermudian, 7 on Delone. And Reineman will shoot 1-1, trying to salt this game away. And there's a timeout from Bermudian. So here we go, right? Foul shooting's been really tough here. 7 seconds left.
Wasn't it the very beginning of the night that you said there were no fouls?
No foul. Yeah, well, at the end, they're going to, all these other fouls have been, you know, non-intentional, intentional fouls, except the one they called intentional. So I'm not sure anybody has any timeouts left anymore. So if Reineman can make 2 here, Bermudian would need a 3. If Reineman makes 1, Bermudian would have to still score. And he only gets 1-1. It's 1-1. It's not 2 shots yet till the next foul on Bermudian. And if this does go into overtime, all fouls carry over into the overtime period. Delone's going to put Rudolph and Keller on the foul lane. Keep both cops back at half court to stop fast breaks if the miss. And Reineman will go to the line for 1-1. Reineman's first shot is up. He got that one. So it's at least a 2-point lead for the Squires. He'll get one more. Reineman's second shot is up. Missed. Rebound though by Keller. And he's fouled with 5 seconds left, but he'll shoot 2. The ball came off deep and Keller got it, and he will shoot 2 fouls. So Keller gets an automatic 2 here. His first shot's up and rolls out. They can't get these balls. Murphy comes in. Keller will get one more. Five seconds left in the game. Keller's second shot is up. That's no good. Rebounded by Bermudian. Gives it to Martinez. He takes a long 3. He banks it in. It's good, and Bermudian's going to win this game. 40-39 on a last-second 25-foot jumper by Martinez, which banked in. The ref said he got it off before the buzzer, and it's going to be a 40-39 tough loss for the Squires. And it went down the wire, and missed foul shots are the bugaboo for both teams here, but Martinez fired up one from way beyond the arc and banked it home. And that's going to be a 40-39 tough loss for the Squires. Well, there's not a lot to say. We'll be back Friday night for the Delone girls game. Really a tough loss for the Squires. All they had to do was sink a couple foul shots there, and they couldn't get it done. They had the arrow going their way, but things didn't work out. Bermudian with a nice jump shot by Martinez at the buzzer. Put it in, and Delone's going to walk away with a 1-point loss. Tough loss. We'll be back Friday night. There's Mass tomorrow here at 8:50. It's going to be on DCBN if you want to view that. Tomorrow, Friday night, we'll be on against the Delone Squirettes and the Hanover Nighthawks, Lady Nighthawks. I'm Tony Weaver for myself, Bill Smith, and Danny Smith. Good night, everybody.
Good night.